Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to imagine something for a second. You're sitting across from a man. Maybe it's a first date. Maybe it's your husband of 10 years. Maybe it's that one guy who always seems just out of reach. And in that moment, you say something, not just anything, the thing, and suddenly his entire energy shifts. His eyes lock onto yours. He leans in. Because in that instant, he feels something rare, something he doesn't even fully understand, but he knows he needs to be around you. See, most people think attraction is about looks, status, or playing hard to get, but real attraction, the kind that makes a man crave your presence, it comes down to one simple truth. Men don't just want to be wanted, they want to be needed in a way that makes them feel significant. Words are more than just sounds, they are power. They have the ability to lift someone up, break them down, inspire, motivate, and even create deep emotional bonds. Every word you choose carries weight, and when spoken with intention, they can unlock something profound in the people who hear them. Men, just like anyone else, are deeply affected by the words they hear, especially when those words tap into their emotions, identity, and sense of purpose. Most people underestimate the power of language in attraction and relationships. They focus on appearance, chemistry, or external factors, but words are what shape perception. The right words at the right moment can make a man feel seen, understood, and valued in ways that nothing else can. They can penetrate through his logical mind and land directly in his emotions, making him feel things he may not even be able to articulate. Words create an emotional imprint. A man might forget what you wore or where you went on a date, but he will never forget how you made him feel. And feelings, those deep, instinctive, undeniable emotions, are what drive connection and commitment. When you speak to a man in a way that affirms his identity, his strength, his value, and his significance, you create an experience that he can't ignore. But it's not just about flattery. Empty compliments don't have the same effect. The words that truly resonate with a man are the ones that align with his deeper needs, his need to be trusted, respected, and appreciated. When those needs are met through the words you choose, he feels drawn to you in a way that is almost irresistible. It's not magic, it's psychology, and it's one of the most powerful forces in attraction. Every human being, whether they realize it or not, operates based on deep-seated emotional triggers. These are the subconscious cues that shape reactions, decisions, and even relationships. For men, these triggers are often tied to their sense of purpose, validation, and significance. When you understand what emotionally moves a man, you gain insight into how to connect with him on a level that feels effortless yet deeply impactful. Men are often conditioned to be logical, rational, and in control, but beneath that exterior, they have emotional needs that they rarely express openly. They crave respect, appreciation, and the feeling that they are needed, not just for what they can do, but for who they are. When a man hears words that reinforce his worth, his abilities, and his role in someone's life, it triggers an instinctive emotional response. He feels valued, he feels important, and more importantly, he feels drawn to the person who makes him feel that way. Many people believe attraction is about looks or status, but emotional connection is what creates lasting impact. A man may admire beauty, but he bonds with words that make him feel understood. The way you speak to him can either create a bridge between you or put up a wall. The right words, spoken in the right way, activate his desire to be close, to commit, and to invest emotionally. Understanding these emotional triggers isn't about manipulation, it's about communication. It's about recognizing that words are not just fillers in conversation, they are tools that shape emotions. When a man experiences words that touch his core, words that validate, uplift, and inspire him, he doesn't just hear them, he feels them. And those feelings are what make him stay. Confidence is an invisible force that dictates how people perceive and respond to you. It's not just about what you say, it's how you say it, the way you carry yourself, the energy you project, and the certainty in your words determine whether people lean in to listen or tune out. When it comes to attraction, confidence is magnetic. It draws people in without force, creating a natural pull that makes you irresistible. Men are wired to respond to confidence. They are naturally drawn to women who know their worth, who speak with assurance and who don't seek validation, but instead offer it from a place of security. A confident woman doesn't beg for attention. She commands it effortlessly. Her words carry weight because she believes in them. She doesn't over-explain, hesitate, or seek approval before expressing herself. Instead, she speaks with a certainty that makes every word feel intentional and powerful. The key to confidence isn't perfection. It's not about having all the answers or never feeling doubt. True confidence comes from self-awareness, knowing what you bring to the table and embracing it fully. When you communicate with confidence, your words land differently. A simple phrase like, "I trust you," can be spoken with hesitation, making it feel weak and insincere, or it can be delivered with conviction, making it feel deeply impactful. The difference isn't in the words themselves, but in the energy behind them. People can sense when someone is unsure of themselves. A lack of confidence creates uncertainty in the person listening. On the other hand, when you exude certainty, people trust what you say. Your words don't just sound good, they feel good. They create a sense of security, making the person on the receiving end feel safe, valued, and eager to be in your presence. In a world obsessed with perfection, authenticity stands out. Many people spend their time trying to say the right things, act in the right way, or present an image that they believe others will find attractive. But true connection isn't built on perfection, it's built on realness. Men don't fall for flawless, they fall for genuine. The most magnetic quality a person can have is the ability to be unapologetically themselves. When a woman embraces her true self, it sends a powerful message. She is secure, she is comfortable in her own skin, and she doesn't need to impress anyone. She chooses to connect instead. That kind of energy is intoxicating. It makes people feel at ease, lowers their guard, and fosters a level of trust that can't be faked. When a man senses that a woman is being authentic with him, it triggers a deeper level of attraction because it signals that what she says, what she feels, and how she interacts with him is real. Many people believe they need to play a role to be desired. They think they need to hide their flaws, mask their emotions, or present an idealized version of themselves. But the truth is, forced perfection creates distance. It makes interactions feel rehearsed rather than organic. On the other hand, authenticity invites closeness. It creates an emotional atmosphere where both people can be vulnerable without fear of judgment. The most irresistible words are not scripted or overly polished. They are the ones spoken from a place of truth. When a woman speaks to a man with sincerity, without pretense, he feels something different. He isn't just hearing words, he's experiencing a moment of connection that stands out in a world full of surface-level interactions. Words alone are powerful, but their impact depends heavily on timing. Saying the right thing at the wrong moment can make it fall flat, while the same words spoken at the perfect time can create a lasting emotional imprint. The way a message is received is influenced by a man's emotional state, the situation, and the level of connection already established. Understanding timing is what transforms simple words into something unforgettable. Men, like anyone else, experience a range of emotions throughout the day. There are moments when they feel strong, confident, and ready to receive affirmation, and there are times when they feel drained, doubtful, or in need of reassurance. A phrase that might have been ignored or brushed off in one moment can have a profound effect in another when his emotions are open to it. Learning to sense these shifts is key to making words land in a way that resonates deeply. For example, telling a man, "I trust you," when he is feeling unappreciated or doubting himself can instantly shift his mindset. In that moment, those words don't just sound good, they mean something. They provide the encouragement and validation he didn't even realize he was seeking. The same phrase, said casually, without emotional weight, might be appreciated, but it won't create the same lasting impact. It's also about delivery. The way words are spoken, the tone, the pace, and even the presence of eye contact all play a role in how they are received. A softly spoken phrase during a quiet moment can feel intimate and sincere, while the same words rushed or said without real feeling may lose their power. Emotional impact isn't just about what is said, it's about sensing when a person needs to hear it the most. So when a woman looks a man in the eye and says, I trust you, not I like you, not you're amazing, but I trust you, it does something powerful, because trust, it's the foundation of everything. It tells him, you are capable, I believe in you, I see something in you that maybe the world has overlooked. And when a man hears those words, if they are said with sincerity, he feels something different. He feels wanted, not just for what he can provide, but for who he truly is. And that's the game changer. Now, don't just take my word for it, try it. The next time you're with a man you care about, look him in the eye, slow down, and say, I trust you. Then watch what happens. Because 99.9% of men, they can't resist a woman who makes them feel like they truly matter.